Hello everyone. Welcome back to Today News K-Wave channel. The moment the Are You Sure? Season 2 trailer finally dropped, something immediately felt different. Not because the production changed, not because the tone shifted, but because of the raw, unfiltered emotion that flashed across Jungkook's face. Emotion that didn't feel rehearsed, didn't feel polished, and certainly didn't feel like a performance. It felt real, it felt heavy. It felt like a confession delivered without words. And for many fans, especially those who have followed Jungkook through every chaotic rumor, every wave of speculation, every forced narrative, the message his expression carried was painfully clear. The rumors broke him, or at least chipped away at him in ways we are only now beginning to see. From the very first seconds of the trailer, the camera doesn't simply show Jungkook. It lingers on him. Not the confident global pop star, not the flawless idol, but a young man who looks like he's carrying the weight of being misunderstood. His eyes don't sparkle, they flicker. His smile doesn't lift his face, it trembles. And the silence between his lines, that silence speaks louder than anything he actually says. It's the silence of someone exhausted, someone frustrated, someone who has tried to stay quiet but can't hide the strain anymore. It's almost ironic. This trailer is supposed to promote a fun, chaotic, documentary-style series about his everyday life. Yet the most gripping part of it ends up being the part he didn't say. Fans immediately noticed that Jungkook's expressions felt personal, almost like he was speaking to someone specific, someone who would understand what he couldn't say out loud. Some saw sadness, some saw frustration, some saw resignation, but almost all fans saw the same thing. A boy who has been pushed to his limits by endless narratives that never belonged to him in the first place. For months, rumors have been swirling like a storm he can't escape. Arguments, dating speculations, fan wars, theories spun so far out of control that even Jungkook himself felt the pressure. And then suddenly, this trailer arrives, and every frame feels like it unintentionally exposes how deeply those rumors affected him. It's the subtle tension in his jaw, the way his breathing shifts, how he stares off for a second too long as if remembering something painful. It's almost as though his face betrays emotions he tried so hard to keep tucked away. Some fans joked about it lightly at first. Why does he look like he's fighting tears? Why does he look so tired? But as the trailer continued spreading, the tone changed. People stopped laughing. The realization settled in. This wasn't just tiredness from filming. This wasn't just the pressure of a comeback. This was the emotional fatigue that comes from being watched, judged, analyzed, and speculated about for years. It's the kind of exhaustion that doesn't show up in words, only in the quiet moments, when the camera catches you off guard and your guard drops for a split second. And that's what Season 2's trailer did. It caught Jungkook's unguarded self, not the idol, but the human beneath the stage lights. For the first time in a long time, fans felt like they were staring at a version of him that had been hiding behind the confident performer. A version that was simply tired. Tired of misunderstandings. Tired of narratives created by strangers. Tired of people claiming to know his heart, his relationships, his intentions, his life. There's one particular shot just a few seconds long that broke the internet the moment it appeared. Jungkook sits still, glancing down for a moment as his lips tighten ever so slightly. His eyes look glassy, like he's on the verge of saying something he shouldn't. He swallows, he exhales, and he forces a small smile, the kind of smile that doesn't rise from joy but from necessity. It's the smile of someone saying, "I'm fine," even when he clearly isn't. People replayed that single moment hundreds of times. They zoomed in, they slowed it down, they compared it to earlier footage, trying to decode the exact emotion behind his eyes. But deep down, everyone knew what it was. It was vulnerability born from being pushed too far. The most heartbreaking part? Jungkook has always been someone who tries to hold it all in. For years, he has been open about wanting to endure things alone so that he doesn't worry others. He's talked about being the type to internalize everything's stress, pressure, sadness, and channel it into work. But this time, it felt like there was too much to hide. Too many rumors, too many voices, too many assumptions. Even someone as strong as him can only take so much.
네, 그렇습니다. 이렇게 멤버들에게 자주 선물을 받고 또 이제 누군가의 생일이 온다. 누군가는 바로.
And then there's the bigger question, who was he thinking about? because there is a softness in his eyes that doesn't just come from pain, but from longing, from wanting to protect someone else. Fans whispered one name, quietly but confidently. Someone who has been equally hounded by rumors. Someone who has been entangled in narratives with him for years. Someone whose presence has always brought comfort to him, even when the world gets too loud. Someone whose absence is felt just as strongly as their closeness. When he looked off to the side, when his expression shifted, when his voice dropped for half a second, fans saw it. That invisible thread, that emotional connection, the one that the world keeps twisting into something messy when, in reality, it has always been something gentle. Whether it's friendship, something deeper, or something entirely different from what people assume, that bond matters to him. And every rumor that tries to weaponize that bond against him hurts him. That's why the trailer feels so personal. It's not just about Jungkook being tired, it's about the way he's tired. The way he seems to carry not just his own burdens, but someone else's too. The way he looks like he wants to say, "Stop talking, stop assuming, stop hurting the people I care about." And yet, despite everything he's been through, Jungkook still tries to smile. He still tries to be strong. He still tries to give fans something beautiful, even when he's breaking a little on the inside. That's the heartbreaking beauty of this trailer. It shows his cracks not to highlight weakness, but to remind us that he is human. It's the humanity in Jungkook that fans love most. Not the perfection, not the idle facade, but the boy who feels, who loves deeply, who protects fiercely, who tries to carry the world without complaint. And if his face says everything in this trailer, then what it says is this: he's been hurt, but he's still trying. He's exhausted, but he hasn't given up. He's overwhelmed, but he still wants to share his life with us. Season 2 might show laughter, chaos, fun, and daily moments. But the trailer revealed something far more important: a glimpse into Jungkook's heart during one of the hardest emotional periods of his life. And maybe, just maybe, as the episodes unfold, we'll see him heal. We'll see him find peace again. We'll see him rediscover the joy that rumors tried to take from him. But for now, we hold on to the message his face gave us. He's hurting deeply, and he deserves understanding, not assumptions. He deserves love, not judgment. He deserves space, not rumors. If only the world listened as closely as fans do, maybe he wouldn't have to carry so much alone. Thank you so much for watching today's deep dive, everyone. If this video made you think, made you feel something, or even made you see Jungkook in a new light, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another Today News K-Wave moment. Your thoughts mean everything, so let me know in the comments what you felt while watching the Season 2 trailer. Did you see the same emotions we saw? Did something stand out to you? Let's talk about it together, respectfully and lovingly, just like always. Thank you for supporting this channel, for keeping the space warm, kind, and safe, and for loving these boys with your whole heart. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay soft, stay curious, and stay Jikook coded. Bye!